everyone, and welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
I'm Rainbow.
And I love everyone.
Oh, is it because it's Valentine's Day?
It's Valentine's Day. It's a day of love. You're wearing your pink.
Yes.
You look radiant in your pink. Are you wearing pink because of the day?
Yes,
yes. Do you have big plans tonight? Maybe some romantic Valentine's Day plans? It's a secret.
But it'll probably involve some nicely lit dinner table.
Okay.
And probably some flowers.
Okay.
That's my idea of a good Valentine's
And you're going out with your romantic partner.
I think you'll be staying in.
You're staying in?
Yeah.
But there will be another person there.
Maybe,
It won't just be you?
Undecided.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess you could have a romantic night at home by yourself.
Yeah.
Look at yourself in the mirror as you eat dinner. Well,
have some wine.
Have some wine, sure. I'm doing a more traditional thing. I'm going to take my wife out to a very nice restaurant. We planned it a few months ago because it can be hard, right?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people like to do things right on Valentine's Day. We're going to the restaurant. It's her favorite place.
Okay.
And
what kind of food is it?
Well, it's kind of California French. It's like modern, but it's really, really good. It's, as I said, her favorite place. We've never been there for Valentine's Day, so I'm kind of curious to see if they'll have lots of, red and pink decorations. Candles. We were there last year for Halloween, very different holiday, but they made a special ice cream, a pumpkin pie ice cream for Halloween, because pumpkins, right? And so I'm kind of curious. I think they might do something special, because often Valentine's Day is about doing special things, whether you're the boss of a restaurant making special food for your customers, or whether, of course, you're taking your special loved one out for a nice day, a nice date, maybe a movie, all sorts of things you can do for Valentine's Day. So let's check out Carmen and Diego. They're going to be planning their Valentine's Day coming up in our dialogue. Carmen and Diego are at a flower shop.
Are you going to get Mary roses for Valentine's Day?
I probably will. But she doesn't seem to like them very much.
You're right. She doesn't care for them.
How do you know that?
I know my sister. For her, roses are boring, because women everywhere will get them for Valentine's Day.
All right, so yes, it is Valentine's Day, a day of love. So we have a Valentine's Day dialogue for you guys. Carmen and Diego, it says, are at a flower shop. Okay, so maybe these are our two Valentine's lovers. Carmen, of course, the lady. Diego is the gentleman. And yes, a flower shop, a card shop.
Chocolate shop.
Chocolate shop. Those are some of the businesses that you might be visiting around Valentine's Day. Because, of course, Valentine's Day, February 14th every year. It doesn't change. It's always on that day. It's also called Saint Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right.
And it's known, as a day of love, when lovers and couples will give each other romantic gifts, and the kids stay home, and the parents get to go out and have a night just for the two of them. So it's very nice. And a flower shop is a very popular business to visit on Valentine's Day.
It's really funny because you mentioned Valentine's Day and you're talking about parents and their kids staying home. And I'm here thinking of two lovebirds who, have fallen in love and it's their first time celebrating. That's it. That's very funny.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a flower shop and then we have Valentine's Day, and we'll start with Carmen, who is going to ask something of her friend. This isn't her lover, I don't think. Carmen says, are you going to get Mary roses for Valentine's Day? Oh, so the girlfriend's name is Mary. Carmen's not the girlfriend.
Okay, well that's good, because if Carmen and Mary were Diego's girlfriends,
that's too many, right?
You would have a very complicated vow. That would not be good for anyone. All right, so that's good. So Carmen is Mary's friend or something, and she's helping Diego to shop for flowers. Well, that makes things a lot easier.
Of her, right?
for Diego especially. All right, so Diego says, I probably will. So he kind of thinks, I probably will buy her roses. Of course, that is very traditional,
or
right?
Maybe I probably should.
Right, maybe I probably should. But he says, I probably will. But she doesn't seem to like them very much. So it's traditional, it's normal to buy roses for Valentine's Day. So that's why he said he probably will, but he has some worries because really, roses aren't her favorite flower. She doesn't like them very much.
Maybe she doesn't even like flowers.
Possibly. Some people don't really care.
Carmen says, you're right. She doesn't care for them. So here, when we talk about caring for something, we're not talking about taking care of somebody. We're just talking about she doesn't really like them much. She doesn't really think much of them. So here we're talking about the flower, which is a rose. And roses are the classic flower for Valentine's Day. We have many different petals. And sometimes there's this game where you can pick, it's like, she loves me not. She loves me not, and then you pick the petals and see if she loves you or not. But the most, I think the classic colors are gonna be red. There's like white. White is usually for like weddings sometimes.
Weddings or funerals maybe too, yeah.
Sometimes pink for weddings also. Those are probably the most common ones.
True. Yellow, they also have some stranger colors.
Oh yeah, yellow is like for friendship.
Yeah.
And then we have the adverb probably.
That's right. Probably is something that you think you will do, all right? So it's an adverb. We're talking about verbs. So here it's kind of like, I think I will. There's a very high chance that I will do this. If you say probably, it's kind of 80 or 90%. It's not definitely, it's not for sure, but it's kind of stronger than maybe, right?
Yeah, maybe
probably
it's like 50.
Shows that in your mind you want to do this, but you're not 100% sure. So he probably will, just because roses are the traditional flower to buy. Now he asks Carmen, how do you know that? How do you know that that this person was it Mary?
Mary, yeah,
Mary,
that's
how
right.
do you know that Mary isn't really a big fan of flowers, doesn't like them much?
Ooh, so Carmen reveals a big secret. She says, I know my sister. Okay, well, this is not a secret to them, but it might be a secret to us readers. So Mary is Carmen's sister. So Carmen says, I know my sister. For her, roses are boring because women everywhere will get them for Valentine's Day. So I think that Mary is somebody who doesn't want to be like everyone else. Like, if you just buy me something that every woman gets, it's not special. I think Mary maybe wants something more thoughtful and not like every other woman, right?
Maybe, yeah, possibly. And some people just don't like the smell of roses or, whatever it is, but they really aren't her favorite. So maybe this will let Diego do something a little different
More
and buy
creative.
a different kind of flower. Or maybe he will go traditional and get the red roses. We'll find out after the break.
I don't want to be boring. What do you suggest I do?
Get Mary her favorite flower, calla lilies. Also, prepare a romantic dinner for just the two of you at home.
Okay, I will do that. Thanks.
Okay, welcome back everyone. So we are dealing with a Valentine's Day decision that Diego has to make. Is he going to go traditional?
No, don't be boring.
Is he going to go traditional and get his girlfriend Mary some red roses? Or is he going to get her something different for a Valentine's Day gift? There might be a reason to do that because Carmen, Mary's sister, who was at the flower shop with Diego, kind of told him that Mary doesn't really like roses. So, it might be okay to do something else. So this leaves Diego with this decision to make, this problem to solve. So back in our dialogue, we read, Diego says, I don't want to be boring, right? Well, maybe getting the red roses is kind of boring. And if your girlfriend Mary doesn't really like them, that's two reasons maybe to not do this normal thing of the red roses. So he asks Carmen, what do you suggest I do? He's looking for help. He's looking for suggestions. That's to use the noun. And if you suggest something, you are giving someone a suggestion. You are giving someone your best idea, your opinion, what you think they should do. So if you're going to a new place that you've never been to and your friend lives there or comes from there or even went on holiday there, you could say, hey, I'm going to that place. You know it well. What do you suggest I should do? What do you think I should do? In the same way, if you're asking for advice in anything in your life, you might ask a good friend, a wise person, someone like that, to suggest some help or some answers for you. So let's see what Carmen suggests.
Carmen says, get Mary her favorite flower.
Not roses.
No. This is, how do you pronounce this
Calla
word?
lilies.
Oh,
Those
calla
famous
lilies.
white flowers that grow up on Yanmingshan.
Really?
Those beautiful white flowers. Yeah, those are calla lilies.
What's the difference between calla lilies and normal lilies?
They're calla lilies. I don't know. I'm not some flower guy. I do know that they grow here in Taiwan. And I think in the spring,
specific.
a lot of people go out, right? And they like to pick them and gather them, take pictures with them. So
beautiful.
A beautiful white flower. Yeah, absolutely.
Also, prepare a romantic dinner for just the two of you at home. So no restaurants, no roses. So you're right. Mary doesn't like the traditional thing that everybody does. She doesn't like being outside with a lot of people. I'm like that too. So I prefer if it's like quiet and if it's at home and I don't have to like go out and like be with everybody else. Just maybe the one person is enough, you know.
That's nice. Yeah, absolutely. I make dinner for my wife almost every night. So for me, Valentine's Day is a good holiday.
That's really sweet.
I can get out of the kitchen. Anyway, so yes, absolutely. Doing something different. Staying home for Valentine's Day. A perfectly good thing to do. And you're right. You avoid the crowds. You save some money. And you can have a romantic night at home. And Diego, he thinks this is a good suggestion. What Carmen has suggested will really work for him. He says, okay, I will do that, right? Maybe he had the idea, but just hearing Carmen have the same idea makes him think, yeah, this is a good idea. So that's what he's decided to do. I will do that. And of course, then he says, thanks, because she gave him a good suggestion. She helped him to solve his problem.
Sweet.
And we also learned there, of course, that calla lilies, not roses, calla lilies, are Mary's favorite flower. Now, this adjective favorite just means the one you like the best.
Yes.
All right? The one that is number one or top of your list. So you might have many things in the world of books or music or restaurants or people or places to go on a holiday, but the one that's at the top of that list, the one you like a little bit more than all of the others, that is your favorite, your number one.
Yes. And we have another word, which is romantic, which is the most important word for Valentine's Day. So romantic is everything related to romance. That's a noun. And that just means love, happy things like flowers, you know, like hearts. There are movies that are very romantic, you know, falling in love. One of the most romantic movies, this is kind of very old, but maybe some of you know this. It's called The Notebook. This is a very, very romantic movie, and it's a love story. So every time you think of Valentine's Day, you'll think of something romantic. Even if it's not Valentine's Day, you can still do something romantic, like having a walk, you know, at night when you see like the sun go down, or like being on the beach. Like those things we would consider very romantic. Hopefully you guys have some ideas on what you want to do for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. So until then, take care, be well, have a lovely Valentine's Day full of love and romance, and we'll see you all back here very soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Carmen and Diego are at a flower shop.
Are you going to get Mary roses for Valentine's Day?
I probably will. But she doesn't seem to like them very much.
You're right. She doesn't care for them.
How do you know that?
I know my sister. For her, roses are boring because women everywhere will get them for Valentine's Day.
I don't want to be boring. What do you suggest I do?
Get Mary her favorite flower, calla lilies. Also, prepare a romantic dinner for just the two of you at home.
Okay, I will do that. Thanks.
Hi， 大家好，我是 Stephanie。那我们今天一起来看单字。第一个呢是 Valentine's Day， 情人节。The couple celebrated Valentine's Day at a fancy restaurant. 这对情侣在一家高档餐厅庆祝情人节。第二个单字呢是 flower shop， 花店。This flower shop sells all kinds of flowers. 这间花店贩售各式各样的花。那第三个单字呢是 rose， 名词，玫瑰花。A secret admirer left a single rose on Jane's desk. 一位不知名的仰慕者放了一支玫瑰花在 Jane 的桌上。最后一个单字呢是 probably， 副词，很可能，大概。After 60 years, there will probably be no more winters. 60年后可能没有冬天了。好，那今天的第一个文法呢是 somebody seems to 加原形动词，某人似乎。Seem 是似乎好像的意思。Jim seemed to like anything with chilies in it. Jim 似乎喜欢任何有辣椒的东西。从这个句子我们就知道 seem to 后面要加原形动词。那第二个重点呢是 somebody doesn't care for something. 某人不喜欢某个事物。Care for 的意思就好像英文的 like， 表示喜欢、喜爱。比较特别的是这个用法通常会用在否定句。像是最近饮料界掀起了一阵燕麦奶的流行，但是我必须说 I don't care for oat milk despite its benefits. 尽管燕麦奶有好处，但我不喜欢，我还是更喜欢浓醇香的牛奶。好哦，另外如果你听到这个讲法 Would you care for some coffee? 你想喝咖啡吗？这时候的语义呢就是提议或者是询问你的喜好。那最后一个重点呢是 A suggests that B 加动词 A 建议 B 做某事。Suggest 是动词建议的意思。那其中 that 是可以省略的哦。我们先来看看例句。Maddie suggests that we hike together for safety reasons. 为了安全起见 ，Maddie 建议我们一起登山。在这里呢 ，suggest 后面的动词用的是原形 hike。但如果你改成 VING 的形式呢，就会变成 Maddie suggests hiking together for safety reasons. 所以我们整理一下 ，suggest 后面可以有出现两种形式，一种是 suggest 加 that 接子句，第二种呢就是 suggest 加 VING。好，那我们的讲解就到这里 ，See you。
The largest lake in the Taitung Forest Park is the Houshuei Lake, or the Flowing Lake. It was made by people. The lake is on the north end of the park. Visitors can also get to the ocean from here. The Dragon Boat Festival races are held here every year. People also kayak and go boating here. If you want to cool off, you can go to the Zhonghua Bridge. Next to the bridge is a parent-child water play area. After swimming, take a look at the scenery on one of the lake's many viewing platforms. The flowing lake makes a great place for everyone to visit.
See you next time!